Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. Well, can I give a big shout out to Spartan Demolition before we start? Boom, boom, thanks for backing channel. The 150th video of the month of August. Oh, Gary at Welcome Estates. Porky, you need to be doing 90 a month. 90? You're joking me, it's crippling doing 60. You need to sort your lifestyle out. You can do 90. You were right, Gaz. You were right. There you go, 150 in a month. Point proved. You was right. But you can't diet for toffee. Keep your feet out the fridge, Gary. Right. It's been an interesting month, hasn't it, really? Hasn't it been? Do you all agree? You think, eh? I think it's been very interesting. I think I've been pretty nice to people, me. So we'll have a little bit of a roundup before we're going to September. I'm probably going to take a time off now, I think, if they allow me to. Right, let's start with Simon Jordan. Simon Jordan, what can we say about this man? Well, I thought Simon Jordan were going to be a saviour at sport. You've probably seen the video that I did a couple of years ago in the red Michael Jackson leather. What a cringinator. Nearly as cringy as them white shoes that Stephen Hendry wore in Pop Black Junior Pop Black in 1983. You're right, Stephen, they were cringers. We're not as cringy as your behaviour around Bazzer Epstein. Pop bang on that one. Nearly as cringy as Sean Murphy in his Superman outfit. Dad, can you take me to you club? You'll get lynched in that, son. Hey, Simon, I thought here we've got somebody here who's going to stick it to Eddie Hills and Bricktop. And what's happened? You've become a Bricktop cheerleader. Yeah. Every time you get him on up, you let him go. He's gone. What's all that about? Every time you get Bricktop on the hook, he slithers away. Frightened to death of him. So you've become a Bricktop fanboy. And as for Eddie Hills, he's flogged you 2-0. He's 2-0. 2 by way of against you, Simon. It's become about being in the media, being on YouTube and being out there for you. That's what it's about for you. You're not got boxing fans' best interests at heart. So I made a mistake being a Simon Jordan fanboy. I really bought into you, Simon. I did. You're a bottle job. Absolute bottle job. Which brings me to the other 2 of the 3 Musketeers. Spencer Oliver, a.k.a. Jug Ears. I mean, if it ain't bad enough having Judge Jordan there, the voice of reason, we've got Jug Ears, who just wants to go into bat for his pals. I don't want to talk about what's right for boxing. Yeah, the same Jug Ears that brought KSI over here and made himself quite a lot of money, didn't you, in process? Hey, you started it all off, Mr. I've got boxing in my blood. You're one of the problems. Hey, snaffling in like a pig round truffles. Hey, the cheerleading from you is embarrassing, Spencer Oliver. Totally embarrassing. That TalkSport interview with you, with George Fox, Don Charles' son, Don Charles, Desperate Dan DeBar, all you lot sat there in that studio. Every time they were stuttering, you were helping them along. What's all that about? Let them speak. Go on, you're embarrassing you. Everybody's worked you out now anyway, and what you are, right? And then that brings me to the third musketeer, the Gad. Hair plucked like a Buxted chicken. That's what happened to you if you lived in South Yorkshire, mate. With your high karate kicks and, well, we know the rest of your behaviour, don't we? We'll not go down that way because otherwise I'll have to press certificate 18 button if I want to say what I really want to say. And you know what I'm on about, don't you? Yeah. Right. TalkSport now, TalkSport boxing. It's become a liquor feast. And you know what? I'm the last person to go into bat for that Flash Cockney, Eddie Hills. I'm the last person to G him up or do him a favour, give him a leg up. The last person on earth. But you know what? I tend to agree with him. You set about him on there, and you, Gad, behind the scenes though, you're a behind the scenes set about you, Gad. You're silent but deadly. You give other people to fire. Jug he's a bit more front than you, Gad. He's fronted it out with him, especially with Conor Benn. But all three of you, I'm calling for you all to be sacked on TalkSport. Sacked. Because none of you know what you're doing. You're all trying to keep yourselves in the media and stay relevant. It's embarrassing. So that's them three out of the way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 people who I'm going to deal with. Then we come to Big John Fury, big fighting man. In the ring on the hard road. Pop, man. Everybody are watching me from the moon. But I'm watching them now. I've got a telescope from Home Bargains, £15.95. I'm watching them 24/7. The old 100 on the hard road. 100 by way of, you know, inventing knackers for the sake of inventing knackers. How much longer are people going to buy into this rubbish? It's a bit like this IFL nonsense, isn't it? 800 and odd thousand subscribers. Look what they're doing over 24 hours on the channel with the videos. Have a look. Are these viewers bought? You know they are. Hey? So we've got Big John Fury flipping tables. The best thing about it is, Big John Fury, you forgot to tell us, didn't you? And you, Calla, and little Tommy Fumbles. You forgot to tell us all that it were all planned. All the lot planned. Do you know what? I even bought into it when a pal of mine who knows Big John. And now he's like the whole time, Porky. I said, is it? He said, yeah. I said, what, even like that? He went, yeah. And then Calla slipped up, didn't you? WhatsApping people. Always remember, Calla, you know, when you WhatsApp somebody, make sure you can trust people who you're WhatsApping. All right. What you do, you set a test. You get 10 people on your WhatsApp, Calla. You tell them all something different and see what comes back. All right. That's how you suss them out. You failed the test, Calla, eh? All planned nonsense, eh? All planned. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. How are we doing, Flex? Hope you well. Do you know what? I'm thinking about doing a Flex impression. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Here's my Flex impression. Are you waiting? Ready? I want to know, Flex, do you go to bed in that body warmer? My night body warmer that I hardly wear. Only thing missing is a sticker salary. Can I walk around Meadowhall in this and pretend to be Flex? Hey, shape I'm in. Need a bit of size on me to be Flex, don't I? Well, this is Flexfield. Let me just read this out to you. This is the Flexinator. This is a post that Flex put out, right? sorts these out about 11:30 at night. Try this for 28 days. The world according to Flex. Wake up 5 a.m., have a coffee and visualize your day. Except you will have at least 8 hours of work ahead. Plan what you can do in your non-working hours. That will benefit you. What a life guru you are, Flex. Don't forget you're going to pay him a fortune for this. 2. Sorry. Only eat food that you have prepared 4 meals a day. Don't watch the TV. Read a book that will increase your knowledge. Should do prison talks, Fletch, couldn't you? 4. Don't drink alcohol or eat junk food, sweets or chocolate. Oh, God. Brain surgeon talk, this, isn't it? Walk outside for 60 to 90 minutes and drink 3 litres of water minimum a day. Go to bed at 9:30 p.m. Yours, Dominic Ingle. 9:30 p.m. at night. So what are you texting that on social media for at 11 minutes past 11 at night? Hey, Flexi, baby. Unbelievable. The Flexinator. Hey? False advertising, a bit like Cougs. We's IFL Live, eh? All them tickets they give away and all them names on guest list, and 80% of them didn't even turn up. Pop, pop, bang on that one. Eh? Then we come to Crusher Ben. Crusher's fighting in 3 weeks. Eddie Hill's words. 2 week on Monday is fight week. Who's he fighting? Where's he fighting? It ain't happening, is it? It's not happening at all. Not happening. Oh, the old pony. Then we come to the Can Man, another drug cheat. Obviously, the Can Man's in that little group anyway. Crusher Ben, Boone Gardner, Robert Hilarious. Don't even get me started with them. So we've got the Can Man. He's gone missing. He's learned, hasn't he? The Can Man's learned from Anthony John, from Crusher Ben's situation, hasn't he? What with his dad, Nigel Ben, coming out with all that nonsense to Big Mal on his channel. Might going to slap this person and that person. Oh my God. You couldn't do jail, lad. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do jail. So keep your hands in your pocket, bully. Hey? Bully. Unbelievable. And we've got Tyson Fury. Silence. Unless you want to count his Netflix show, but well, they've got 65 hours of footage now and down to 9. What's all that about, eh? What about the other 54 hours? Pop, pop, bang, eh? The other 54 hours where production team are going. God. Like dingoes have been let loose with millions, isn't it, off Emmerdale? Pop, pop, bang on that one. Which brings me to Bricktop. Bricktop, what have you got now? You're hanging on for dear life with Tyson Fury. It's when he goes, old stack of cards will come tumbling down. What are you going to cling on to? Dennis McCann? Dennis McCann's a good fighter, but he's not what you said he were. He's not what I thought he were as well. We all bought into it, didn't we? Anthony Yard's coming up 33-year-old. He's got a Commonwealth title and a Southern Area up mantelpiece. When's he going to get a British title? They mind a European or a world. Hey, when? What is going on here? What? Daniel Dubois, what's happened there? Quit the second time. They're clinging on for dear life with the fact that Usyk, they're saying Usyk made a meal of it. If he made a meal of it, he'd have had the full 5 minutes on the floor, wouldn't he? What were it, 3 minutes, 40 seconds on floor? The referee advised him to do that. He was instructed by the referee, but we're clinging on to that. But state of a rematch. You're going to put that kid in with him again and get a shallacking and finish him off for good. Like pit bulls, aren't they, around the poodle? Like sharks at a feeding frenzy, innit? Who's advising Daniel Dubois here? Don Charles, the same Don Charles who left Chisora in there to nearly get killed in the second Fury fight. Frank Warren jumped out in his seat and stopped the fight. That's about that one. What about the third one? You were left too long on that one, wasn't he? Well, bashed up. Bashed up. And what were all that about? Hey? What were all that about? I don't know. I don't think Don were training for that one, were he? I'm not sure on that one, but whose decision was that to leave him in that second one, though? I'm not so much bothered about the third one, the second one. Whose decision was that? Whose? Whose decision was that? Whose? Unbelievable. I think Don Charles did train him for that one, didn't he? And Big Mal. Whose decision was it for the second one? That was the beating that he took. That were the bad decline for Chisora. So you're going to put Don Charles in against training Dubar against Usyk. You wouldn't let him take a dog round corner for a piss, would you? What? Listen, there's blaggers in boxing, isn't there? When you've got a man there saying that referee could have cost me his job, you know it's in his mind to say that. No time for him, man. Vagabond, blaggers, unbelievable. And we've got the can man, Dylan White. Where's he gone? He's at the road, hasn't he? He's learned, hasn't he? But hey-ho, we mentioned him. Usyk, 21-0, 14 by way of. Ergovic next. That's happening. There's no appeal. There's no WBA rematch and there's no contest. That's it. Sour grapes. They're going to hope for a favour down the line. There's no for them. No for them. Bricktop's on outside looking in now. He knows that. And I'm not just saying that because I agree with what Tony Bellew said. I won't give Tony Bellew time of day. I wouldn't give him the time of day. The man that's telling everybody is the bee's knees. Never took a belt off a champion. I have a problem with that. Stop masquerading as this champion boxer, Tony. You forget the word before you say champion. Paper champion. British, Commonwealth, European and world. Paper all the way through. You know what I mean by paper? That's what I mean by paper. Hey, that's what I mean. So, yeah, paper. Paper champion, not a real champion, paper champion. But I did agree with what you said on the so-called low punch. I don't agree with what Mark Tibbs said, but Mark Tibbs saw my video and got in touch with me, and it's his opinion, and he's saying it's a perfect shot. So, but then again, Mark would say that because he's from down that way, isn't he? So he won't want to rock the boat. I'm saying it in, and the people I trust are saying it in, and everybody can see that it won. Do you know what I mean? They're hanging their appeal on what Louis Pabon says. Now, Bricktop says he's got a video of it, of what was said at rules meeting. He never agreed with what Don Charles asked, though, did he? Never agreed with it. Show me on that video, Bricktop, when he agrees with that and says, yeah, that there is a legal punch and that ain't. Show me. You can't show me. The question we're asked, he didn't answer you. No, it's all distorted anyway. But Usyk's onwards and upwards, innit? And we've got the Eubank Smith media day with Horsecock strutting about trying to be Eddie Hearn and Bean rolled into one. Horsecock. Why don't they just give Horsecock Bean's job and do the job properly? Because he's been there long enough. Promote from within. I'm all for him getting that job, but are they going to do it? Or if he got it, would they say he's only got it because, oh, you know why, don't you? So it'd be controversial, wouldn't it? It'd be a controversial choice for Johnny, wouldn't it, that one? But hey-ho. And as regards Big Meech, what's happened to Big Meech, eh? What has happened to Big Meech? He's struggling against people like Robert Hilarious and that other dude before him. You know what I mean? Where's boxing heading? I thought boxing were booming. I thought boxing were booming. It ain't, is it? Hey, it's dying in on its arse. Fury's fighting Ngannou. There's been no change this month. They're going through with it. They're talking rematches if it's controversial or if it does well. So that means that Fury can't defend his WBC belt until October-ish next year. Is that good for boxing? So What will that be? That'll be 4 year, will it? 3 year? No, Wilder. Let me have a look. Deontay Wilder. So is it 2 years this October since he fought Wilder? It is, isn't it? Have a look. They've got Anthony Joshua at number 1 on BoxRec. I'm starting to lose my patience with BoxRec. So if Fury can't fight while October 2024, it'll be 3 years since Wilder. And in that period of time, he'll have Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora. Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora. And then he'll be defending his belt. So his Fury will be defending his belt in another 13, 14 months. This is on your watch. But I don't see anybody petitioning WBC. Anybody taking legal action against WBC. Why not? Why aren't the guys ranked in the WBC putting it on the WBC? Did Dillian Whyte ever put it on the WBC? No, he didn't, did he? He was suing and won it. Good gunner. Gonna do wonders, all they do is suck cucumbers. Literally. Do you know what I mean? So it's left to me to just say it as I see it. Nobody else is going to do it, are they? IFL are not going to do it, are they? They're struggling by the looks of it. IFL really struggling. Good. They've had a good run, haven't they? They've been found out, haven't they now? They've been found out. And then we're down to Derek Chisora. Where does he go now? I mean, who's even training this guy now? We all heard his comments, didn't we? About what he thought about the judges and the referee and people around Usyk, why they didn't get the decision. That'll be interesting, won't it? In Cobra's video. Is it tomorrow? Or day after? Look forward to that one, won't we? It needs people to come out and speak, doesn't it, on matters like that, because if boot on other foot, there would be hell to pay, wouldn't there? Hey? Okie dokie. That's 150 and out for the month of August. You know what I mean? I can't believe I've done it. What's that, 5 a day? Oh no, it's 5. 31 days time 5 is 155. Oh, I got my sums on. I had a day off though, didn't I? Halfway through. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I want to thank Terry for letting me put some of his Terry's Take videos on. The episode Terry's Take number 37 is fantastic. It's as good as the Larry Alabama one, the drug one. That's a 3-hour one if you back up about 4 or 5 weeks. That tells you all you need to know about performance enhancing drugs. But I'll leave you with this one. Eddie Hills is going to clean up the sport. The Victor Conte of boxing, eh? Cap in hand, they're going to stick Conor Benn around all schools. They're going to beg forgiveness. So did they spend hundreds of thousands on lawyers? No, they didn't. They just tried to bluff it, didn't they? That's what they tried to do. Conor Benn failed 2 drug tests. And everybody's picking on him. Hey, unbelievable. But let's hope that the month of September is going to be positive. I hope so, because I don't want to keep on coming in here and be on downer about things that I'm not happy with. It's the wrong mindset to have in it. This is what I do for a living. Oh, okay. So peace out. Have a great August, what's left of it. Pop, bang. All right.